everyone, Marlene here with Buffalo Check Chicks. So I'm out in my garden, and if I look hot and sweaty, yep, I probably am. And I've been working out in the garden. It's nice right now, though. It's about 6:30 in the evening time. It's nice and cool. So I am just planning on doing some trimming on my zucchini. The problem is I have beautiful bushes. They're right here. Turn you around. These are my zucchini. And they're getting lots of flowers, but I'm not getting any fruit. So I really need to get in here and trim. I've watched a couple of videos on YouTube how to do it. Here's one of my vining cucumbers growing up the trellis. Turn you back around. As you can see, I have shade cloth. It's 50%. My entire garden is covered right now. And if I don't cover it, everything will die. But here's another beautiful cucumber plant. I don't know if you can see that. And here's another one. And look how it has just grown right up the trellis. My tomatoes down in here, they're doing so well. They're getting huge. And I'm so tempted. Turn you back around to pick them and do some fried green tomatoes. But I want to get some ripe ones. I have a lot of cherry tomatoes I pick every day. So my new watermelon is doing excellent right in here. And it said that you can grow like up to 4 or 5 watermelons on one vine. Yeah, this is my Japanese cucumber. Can you see that right back in here? It's doing really well. I have the 2 yellow bins right over here that I'm going to wait till fall to plant. So I really like mixing flowers in with my garden. So I do have some flowers. And over here in this bed, these are zinnias that I just threw some seed in here. And they look like they're about ready to bloom. And then my vincas. Vincas, oh my gosh, they're my go-to every summer here in Arizona because vincas just do so well. And then this last bin is a jungle. I don't know if you can see here because it's getting dark. I've got sunflowers. Look how they've grown. Lined up there, I've got one that's open. My tomatoes are just huge. And also this is really getting big. And I forgot the name of it real quick. It'll come back to me. Okra. Okra. My green beans are coming up nicely. So I have really, really enjoyed gardening. And it's a lot of work. It really is. But I've had a good time learning. Just learning. So here's another huge tomato plant. This is my cherry tomatoes, and I come out every day and pick a handful. But yeah, so I'm going to trim back my zucchini. That's my whole purpose right now, is trying to get the pollination going on in here. But I don't think the bees can get to the flowers down in here, so I gotta trim that up. Been watching YouTube videos on how to do it. And then we're gonna go inside, and I have a small haul from Goodwill. We went to the Goodwill in Mesa today, and I found a few things that I thought were real pretty, and I want to do a tablescape. So stay tuned for that. I'll be back in a minute. Let me get these zucchini trimmed up. So I just wanted to say that my garden is located on the side of my house. I have a huge area. It's just perfect. And it even, you can see my air conditioner way back there, and it goes beyond that. I'm going to put some more trees in the fall. Too late right now. But yeah, I've really utilized this space as just a garden area, and I just think it's perfect. What do I got growing here? Oh, I've got some hot peppers in here. Not sure which ones they are. All right, let me get in the house and go ahead and do a haul and a little tablescape. So I have a small haul that I'll go ahead and share with you. And yeah, today we had business in Mesa, which is about an hour away from me, my old hometown. So it was kind of nice getting back. I don't go there often, and I don't get to the Goodwill often anymore. We have one Goodwill here in Casa Grande, and it is not a nice Goodwill. And boy, they need somebody in there to clean it up. I don't know if you've been to some Goodwills that you walk in and kind of smells and just looks dirty. So the ones in Macy are so nice. So I went there and I found a few things, not a lot, but show you what I did find. First of all, I found these candle stands, and they are so dirty right now. They're beautiful though, and I looked them up, and they are crystal. At first, I thought, I knew this pattern, but it turns out that they are made in France, and I forgot the name of them. I'll try to write it up here, but they're absolutely gorgeous, and they were $5.49 each, which I thought was pricey, but I knew they were something special. So I brought these home and I'm gonna clean them. They have wax buildup all inside of this, and they're just dirty. So I'm gonna get them cleaned up, and I think they're gonna be really, really pretty. So I also found a plate, and I bought this because I'll show you in a sec. I thought this was so beautiful. It is a lavender with florals. They look to be hand painted with a pretty trim in gold. And it looks like it's about 7 or 8 inches across. And I thought that was so pretty. And I picked that up because, and how much was this? This was $5.49. And on everything I bought, I got a senior citizen discount. So it wasn't that much. But I bought that because when I first moved to Casa Grande, there's a little, it's not really an antique store, but they have new goods and old goods, and everybody has a booth set up. It's called Casa Grande Shops. And that's when I found these they're like dessert plates. And they're Noritake, they're very old. And I ended up finding 6 of these. So I thought on my tablescape, I'm going to use these for the first time. And I just thought this lavender would look so pretty with that. But I only got 1 of these. But I do have 6 of these Noritake. And I don't know if you can see but they're very old. I looked them up at one time, and they're early 1900s, but aren't they beautiful? So I have 6 of those. And the only other thing that I found at Goodwill was this wreath. And I just liked it. It's very simple. It was $3.49. It's just really wispy, and it has some, they look like pansies in it. And I might add a few more flowers, but $3.49. And I thought it made a perfect wreath for summer. So everything I kind of got is all going in lavender, but I really like that. And I did buy some more flowers. I went to Dollar Tree as well, and I might go ahead and add some of these in to that wreath, just to give it a little bit more color. So I bought, I think 2 of these, and I got all lavenders. And there's another one similar to that. I think they're, does it say on here? Yeah, pansies. So I bought 2 or 3 of these, and then these purple ones here. And what are these called? It just says iris. So I got some darker purple and light, more like a lavender. Thought that would make a really pretty centerpiece for the table. So also at Dollar Tree, I couldn't believe when I saw these. They had lavender tapered candles, and I actually got 3 sets of these, and I don't know if I'm going to use them in this candle stand. And by the way, do you call them candlesticks or candle stands? Or I always call it a candle stand because I think these are candlesticks. So Shiloh, my cat, is meowing at me. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this or what just yet. But I did get 3 sets, $1.25, and then they had a pair of pink from the Dollar Tree, $1.25. So I got all those candles, and I usually buy all my candles there. I found at Christmas time the red, the green. I've bought burgundy, white, of course. So it's a great place to buy your candles. At the Dollar Tree, isn't this pretty? What caught my attention is if you look in here, you can see like the little colors of lavender coming through. It's like clear, but I thought it would go really pretty with these. And they're plastic, total plastic. But I thought they were really very pretty. So I plan on using those in the Tablescape. Yeah, pretty, $1.25. I got 6 of them. And the only other thing, I did go to Hobby Lobby. Yes, Casa Grande has a Hobby Lobby now. We've had a Michael's, but I don't really care that much for Michael's. I've found some things, but they're pretty expensive, I think. But I love Hobby Lobby, and we opened up a Hobby Lobby here in Casa Grande. So I ran in there tonight. I was there for 10 minutes, didn't look for anything except these. And they are chargers, and they are like a lilac color charger. Look how pretty that is. So I'm going to go ahead and use these on my Tablescape. Now last year, well, maybe about 6 months ago, over at Dollar General, I had found these, they're like melamine plates. They were $1 each, and I thought they would also be really pretty with this. So I don't know if I've ever set a lavender colored Tablescape. So I'm going to try it, and we'll see how it comes out. So let me, oh, I forgot one other thing. This doesn't have anything to do with my Tablescape, but Dollar Tree, they have you ever played pickleball? My grandkids love it, my kids love it, and they have these paddles, and they're really heavy duty pickleball paddles and balls. And I got 4 sets of these. Oh, my dog's barking. Hold on, Sailor. Got 4 sets of these. mainly for the grandkids when they come over. And then another package of the pickleballs. So that'll be fun for them to play. Okay, well, I'm going to clear everything up. I'm going to get my tablescape set. So I'll be back in just a sec. I'll turn it off. So Sailor helped me with my table. Hi, Sailor. Say hi to everybody. Yeah. Say hi. So I think my table came out really pretty. I've used everything that I bought at the Dollar Tree and the Goodwill and Hobby Lobby. So this is my place setting. These are those gorgeous little dessert plates, the Noritake 1921 to 1924 is when these plates were made, all beautifully hand-painted. And then in contrast, I have a cheap $1 melamine plate. And under that, I have my white dinner plate and these lavender chargers that I bought over at Hobby Lobby. It is so much fun to layer things and mix and match. Who said you can't put a beautiful piece of china on top of a piece of melamine? So I think they're gorgeous. These are a pair of my favorite goblets with the golden rim. Just beautiful. I've used my golden flatware that I ordered from Temu. And then this, I thought they were so pretty. Whoopsie. Well, they don't break. They're plastic from the Dollar Tree. And they're iridescent, and you see the lavenders and blues and yellows. And I just thought they look so pretty with the place setting. I have my lavender tapered candles. I didn't light them, I forgot. From the Dollar Tree. And the beautiful, I looked into these and they were made in Paris, France. And it said in the 1970s until about 1982. And those were the candle stands that I had bought over at Goodwill. I decided instead of having a vase of florals, I would just use that pretty wreath that I bought over at Goodwill. And I have that gorgeous lavender plate. And so the wreath just encircles that. I added a few more violets to it. And $3.49. And I have my regular white tablecloth. And I didn't do anything fancy with my napkins, but I bought these napkins over on Amazon quite a few months ago, and I've never used them. And I just love a nice white, crisp linen napkin. So I'm really pleased with how my table turned out. So you can mix and match your best china with plastics, and it still comes out beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think the shades of lavender is so pretty. All right, you guys. That's it for today. I'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye for now.